guys. So just a heads up, this video is going to be mainly pictures. I didn't take many videos. Why? I don't know. But anyways, all this started with a simple clutch change. So after replacing the clutch, I was still having issues with lockout. At this point, I was already frustrated and decided to get the trans rebuilt. Got the trans rebuilt, and this is where it all went downhill. So let me give you a little bit of a backstory on my car. So when I bought it, I had purchased it at a dealership and was told it was a 2.3 stroker, and I believed them for quite some time until it got to the point where I had to tear down the engine and verify. I found out that there were stock rods, and unfortunately I had ordered a big turbo kit before verifying that I had a built motor or not. Since we now have a big turbo kit on the way and we verified we had stock rods, I had no choice but to get my short block built. Well, I lied. I guess I did have a choice, but that's obviously too easy. I had the short block shipped to my job. There I only slapped on the cylinder head and valve cover just to kind of seal it up because I was going to finish it off in the garage. Weird thing is that when I had the engine in the garage, not that long after I got tested positive with COVID. So for a couple of days I was down feeling like crap. But after like about 4 days, I just started working on the car, assembling the engine. So the turbo we went with was a 6466 precision ball bearing turbo. It was out of ETS front facing kit. It came with downpipe, it came with a manifold, intercooler pipe, and a couple more things. I went with the front facing turbo mainly for the looks. I always liked the way a front facing turbo looked on EVO. I know a stock location turbo would have been probably better for a more sleeper look. So once I got a base map tuned, I started driving the car around, breaking it in. I put about, I think, 1,500 miles before I took it in to get tuned. I took the vehicle to boosted performance, got it tuned, and had the fuel system installed and a few other things. Got the car back, and about a month later, I got into the car accident. And just a heads up, this build did not go as smoothly as I planned. Even after getting tuned, I did have issues with overheating. Temperatures would skyrocket. Um, Found out that my thermostat was not opening. Swapped it over with one of my buddy's thermostats. Still not opening. The lower radiator hose was not getting hot. So I thought there was an issue with flow. So I removed the radiator, uh, applied water through the upper port just to see if water will flow through. It was. I checked the heater core hoses just for flow. It was. Um, I ended up just buying a new thermostat just for the heck of it, slapping it on. My lower radiator hose started getting hot. So it sucked because it was two bad thermostats. It was mine that was bad and my buddy's. So because of that, that kind of pushed me back. So that was causing that, and then I was having issues with coolant being pushed into the coolant reservoir a lot. And so usually that's a sign of, usually under load is when it would happen. That's a sign of head gasket failure. So I took it back to where I got it tuned at Booston, and they told me it was a head gasket. So car is not only crashed, but it might also need a head gasket.